Hello everyone, and welcome to the second reading of today, Thursday, and it's a Maundy Thursday, and the Queen, Her Majesty the Queen, is missing her usual event that she does on Maundy Thursday, the build up to Easter, and she is also now reported to be missing the service on Sunday, Easter Sunday. So that's all a bit concerning. And when I started to record this reading the previous time, I had to stop because I suddenly couldn't breathe. And she has said to people that she's struggling after her bout with the dread disease, struggling to breathe. And so it was a bit like I had a moment of her struggle. And so I just want to check in with her, see how she's doing. Overall energy reading for this Easter weekend, see how she's doing physically, see how she's doing mentally, emotionally, how the two from Montecito possibly are affecting her, and anything else, an outcome. I am using the Muse Tarot for this reading, a tarot deck that I use very seldom on this platform. It's a very special deck, it's got very special energy, and you don't generally read it in the reverse. So if reversals come out, that would be quite strange. I mean, try careful to shuffle it and not mix the cards up as vigorously as I normally do. Oops. See, they're trying to turn themselves around, and what's come out is a Seven of Wands. Put that back in. And one more shuffle. And then we're going to do just a very short reading. You see, they've toppled themselves now. And so there are going to be some reversals in here. I am doing a 5-card reading using the Muse Tarot, and just looking very quickly to see. I wasn't going to do this, and then after the Angela Kelly reading I've just done, I thought, let me have a look and just see. Beautiful cards, these, just adore them. And there it is. That's the 5 cards. And the underlying energy of the reading is the Two of Inspiration, which is the Two of Wands in this deck, which is plans, partnerships, but really plans, things that you want to do. And she had planned to do these things. I think she sincerely did her best to attend both of them, but realistically couldn't. And as I say, I read these cards in the upright most of the time, so the energy is actually in the reverse with this Two of Inspiration, that the plans have been thwarted by her ill health, but there it is. She really wanted to do it, and it's interesting because this depiction of the Two of Wands, it's very different. This deck is very different. It's very beautiful, but it's not advised if you are still learning the tarot and are not entirely comfortable or au fait with the meanings of all the cards. But the Two of Wands is normally somebody standing on a shoreline, holding the earth in their hands, looking out at the sea and planning. And this time now, this person is looking actually through a telescope, which is interesting because it gives that energy of having to do things remotely, that she now isn't able to attend things in person and is having to rely on technology to get her out in public and show herself to her audience, to the people of her realm. So let's see just generally an overall depiction card to show the situation. It's the Six of Emotions, the Six of Cups. She is feeling quite emotional about this, but she's thinking more about the past, because the Six of Cups, the Six of Emotions, is the card. It's really looking back at happier times, more innocent times, more playful times when you had your friends around you, the people closest to you, friends and family, and you were happy and you were enjoying their company and enjoying more, as I say, playful and innocent times. So she is emotional at the moment. It's not an upset card at all, but it's looking back. She is looking back now over this weekend to past Easter weekends where things were much better and her life she was more powerful, she was more able to do things. She still had Prince Philip with her, Prince Harry with her. It's that kind of energy. at the moment. So how is she doing physically? And Page of Cups. And look at that heart radiating, the heart chakra. It's your lungs and your heart in that area, your fourth chakra, radiating out energy. She's emotional. She's emotional. The Page of Cups is about emotional communication. So even though we're talking about physical things here, there can be issues around her heart-lung system there, because that fourth chakra is really highlighted for me, and I had that moment of breathlessness before. And of course it's a water sign, the Page of Cups, and there is that idea maybe that there may be some fluid, there may be things like that going on. It's nothing sinister, it's not terrible energy at all. It's just there is more emotion in these cards than I'm used to seeing when I do readings on the Queen. And so how is she actually emotionally, mentally? How is she in her thoughts and her feelings? And we get the Four of Inspiration, the Four of Wands. She's fine. She's absolutely fine. I did this reading because I was a little bit concerned. I thought maybe she's going to be miserable at the moment, but not at all. This is the Four of Wands is feeling very comfortable, very stable. It's a celebration energy. It has a feeling in this card, which it doesn't normally, of prayer, meditation, being with people that you find very comfortable to be around, very easy to be around. It normally has an energy of weddings, celebrations, that kind of thing, family, home. She's okay. She's surrounded by people who love her, who look after her. She's very comfortable. She's okay physically. She's okay emotionally. She's okay mentally. She's reaching out to people as best she can, long distance and through remote technology, all that kind of thing. I nearly said remote viewing. That would be a bit weird if the Queen had got into that, but no. And just a little bit sentimental maybe, but she's comfortable, she's happy, and you can hear from my voice, my energy is calm, serene, and I think spending a lot of time literally praying, meditating, reading. Maybe she's reading the Bible, that kind of thing, reading things that give her comfort. So no worries. The only worry, I have to bring it into these readings because it's always there. Harry, is she thinking about him? Is he on her mind? What's going on? There it is. There she is, the devil. Yeah. And it's sitting under the general energy card, the Six of Cups. There it is. I always say, my opinion, allegedly, this is the energy that the Queen thinks of when she's thinking of Prince Harry. And this is the hidden energy in these readings, these little 5-card readings. I do 5-card, of course. This is the underlying energy of the 5 cards. And it's the devil, it's the toxic situation. She thinks he's in a toxic situation. He's trapped, he's captured. He is maybe suffering from certain addictions. He is maybe not being entirely truthful about his circumstances and what's going on in his life and what's going on in his relationship. And of course, the devil in this deck, the Muse Tarot, is a woman, with a dark-haired woman, and very disturbing face that does tend to remind one of the wife in Montecito. The eyes, those dark, soulless eyes. My opinion again, disclaimer in the box below. And so there it is. That's a major arcana that's popped out. Everything else is fine. It's okay. It's all under control. That is not. And that is deeply, deeply, deeply concerning. And so outcome after this weekend, how are we? What's going on? We're fine. 6 of Materials, which is the 6 of Pentacles. It's all fine. It's all in balance. She's going to put as much effort as she can into whatever appearances she is scheduled to make, whether it is in person or remotely. She will be doing her duty. She will be putting in to the situation from a very balanced position, from an abundant place. So not depleted, not out of resources just yet. She's still got something to give. She is still invested emotionally in what she's doing, and she's okay. She's just worried that he isn't. And so that's the situation. And short reading. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.